Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing the full card breakdown and detailed predictions for UFC Fight Night, or Vegas something, I forgot the number, but I'm just going to say UFC Fight Night, Costa versus Vittori, full card breakdown, detailed predictions. I'm gonna start right away. And it's just no question, nothing to say. Start right away to the early prelim opener of Oliveira versus Jamie Pickett. Interesting matchup here. Not the best matchup. I'm not too excited for this one. And also before I do this is a decent card, I guess, better than last week. Aspen lad Norma Dumont. It was a terrible card. Well, actually, it ended pretty good. Just a lot of robberies, like Ramazan Meave, Danny Roberts. That was terrible. But hopefully this card can go really good. And after we can go to 267, down to 268. Then oh my God, Holloway Rodriguez, Vieira Tate, those are such a good cards. I'm going to make full card breakdowns for them also, but if you're wondering why I sound weird, it's just because it's so cold. I have a jacket, but full card breakdown. Loriana Staropoli versus Jamie Pickett. I'm going to go for Loriana Staropoli. I think this will be a bit of a boring fight. Loriana Staropoli, of course, coming off that loss to the GOAT himself, Roman Dolizzi. Not a bad loss, but it was a bit of a boring fight. Bit of a snoozer. Coming off loss to him, I think he lost to Tim Means, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he lost to Means, Muslim Salikov. Oh, he also took that fight against Roman Dolizzi on short notice, by the way. Just to keep in mind. I'm gonna go with. This is some freezing, but I need to make this video. I'm going to go with Loriana Staropoli out-grappling Jamie Pickett for 3 rounds. And it's freezing. I'm going to go with Loriana Staropoli here. Jamie Pickett coming off a loss to Jordan Wright, which isn't a really good loss to have, even though it's not bad. It's not... it's not a bad loss to have. But lost to Jordan Wright, which isn't a bad loss. Jordan Wright beat E.K. Valenweva, beat other guys, but whatever. Lost to Tafon Chukwi, which isn't bad also. Tafon Chukwi is looking good himself lately. Just got a win against Mike Rodriguez, which isn't that good, but Mike Rodriguez beat Marcin Prachnio. So, and he's looking really good. But I'm definitely gonna go with Loriana Staropoli. Nothing to explain really here. Gonna have to go with him. I'm gonna go with him here, and I'm gonna go with him by decision. Out grappling to a boring fight. Jamie Pickett gets out-grappled. Loriana Staropoli, I can't really talk because it's freezing, but Loriana Staropoli gets it done. 30-27, unanimous decision. Maybe 29-28, but I'll say 30-27. Out-grapples Jamie Pickett and law clinch. Moving on up the card. Kamal Worthy versus Jai Herbert. Now, interesting matchup. Kamal Worthy, not that great of a fighter. We kind of found that out. I'm going to go with Jai Herbert here. No. I'm stuck. I don't know who to pick. Who do I go with here? I'm stuck. I can't pick. Because if I pick Jai Herbert, Kamal Worthy's just going to pull it off somehow. But if I pick Kamal Worthy, he's just going to get KO'd in round 1. I'm going to go with Shy Herbert, is he a can crusher? Let's just see. 11-3, 15-4, 3. Beat Jack Grant, which is a really good win. Lost to Reese McKee back in 2016. I know that was a bit ago, but like, you're losing to Reese McKee. To be fair, McKee went to a scrap with Alex Morono, which is a top prospect in that division, and lost to Hamzat Chimaev, as we know. And that's the thing, that's it we saw of him. 3-0, 8-2, 9-4, 4-15, 9-3, 4-1, 9-3, 15-4, 11-3. Lost to Francisco Trinaldo, but he looked actually decent in that fight and it looked really good in that second round against Francisco Trinaldo, which is also fighting on this card. We'll get to him on the main card. But I'm going to go with Hanato Moicano beat Cub Swanson by submission. You know? I went to a scrap kind of with Brian Ortega before just going into his hole. Okay. Before seeing holes in his game and going right through it and getting guillotined, I'm gonna go for Jai Herbert, but I'm worried. I can see Kamal Worthy just losing and just winning somehow with a third round guillotine. As we saw, he did that to Luis Pena. Now we're looking for Luis Pena is now in jail. Or I don't even know where he is. Stupid clown. I just can't. Every time I go to see a new fighter, it's just him doing some stupid stuff. But yeah, beat him. Jai Herbert, I don't think Kamal Worthy has the grappling same levels as a guy like Hanato Moicano has. Hanato Moicano, he's good and grappling. He's a good kind of a veteran. But yeah, it's not a bad loss. I'm gonna go with Jai Herbert here. But if he loses, cut him from the UFC. Cut the loser of this from the UFC. I know Kamal Worthy beat Devontae Smith, the weakest check hook I've ever seen in my life. But Devontae Smith is chinny. Lost to Ottman Zaitar, lost to Jamie Malarkey. Good fighters, don't get me wrong, but he got slept out cold by both of them. More so, I kind of got TKO'd by Ottman Zaitar, but out cold by Jamie Malarkey. I'm going to go with... And I know Trinaldo slept Jai Herbert, but I'm going to go for Jai Herbert. I'm going to trust him to edge out a close, competitive decision. But we'll see. I think I trust his chin a bit more, but I'm worried. Moving on up the card. I think he'll just win it in like a competitive standing match. Moving on up the card. Tabitha Richie versus Maria Oliveira. I'm going to go for Maria Oliveira here. I was kind of worried because I was picking Maria Oliveira this whole time. But I was worried Tabitha Richie would have some grappling. Like, I was worried she was going to out-grapple Maria Oliveira, because Maria Oliveira lost to Marina Rodriguez, quit herself. We don't see that often. Usually the referee just steps in and stops it after taking a beating. She waved it off herself. That's how bad that was. I think that's the right girl. But Tabitha Richie lost to Mano Fiora. But that's not a bad loss. Mano Fiora gonna do big things in this division, I would suspect. I like the fight. I like this fight. I'm gonna go for Maria Oliveira, but absolute cans. Tabitha Richie fought absolute cans, can crusher. Not that good of a fighter. Lost to Nori Date. I don't know who that is. It was a custom rules bout. But her pro career, beat a 1-2-1 opponent in Grazio Ricotta. No clue who that is. No clue who anyone is on here, except for Mano Fiora. 1-5 Vanessa Marie Grimes. 2-3 Shauna Ormsby. I'm gonna go for Maria Oliveira. She has the height and reach advantage. She's just a good fighter. I think that's the girl she lost. Was that the girl that waved it off against Marina Rodriguez? Yeah, it was. She quit there, but Marina Rodriguez is looking really good. Championship material right now. Should fight Joanna, but I don't think Joanna might accept that. But, yeah, I think this is an easy win for Maria Oliveira. 30-27, unanimous decision. I don't know why Tabitha Ricci's the favorite. I've no clue how she's the favorite. If you look at these odds, they're not out yet. Damn it! But look at this. 85% of people are picking Tabitha Ricci. Tabitha Ricci. How? She's not that good. Not like she's crazy. It's not like she has power. But maybe she had good stand-up. I'd maybe pick her. But she's a grappling girl. I don't see her winning. I think she'll get outstriked each and every round. This reminds me of Luana Carolina versus Lupita Godinez last weekend. I think it'll go like that, but a little bit more one-sided to Maria Oliveira. Gonna go for Maria Oliveira. She's pretty good. I think she gets it done. Moving on up the card. This is freezing. It's freezing. Moving on up the card. What am I doing? Jung Park, the Iron Turtle himself. Like the guy. Versus Gregory Rodriguez. I'm going to go for Jung Park here. I think he's pretty good, man. I think Gregory Rodriguez isn't the greatest. Let's just go to Jung Park here first. The Iron Turtle himself. Beat Docelyn in his last fight. I don't know how I don't guess that majority decision type, like that scoring. But he did win pretty clearly. And Docelyn looking pretty good for himself lately. Just beat Mike Rodriguez. But yeah, did I say that? I think I said something about that earlier. Oh, Jamie Pickett, yeah. Beat John Phillips. Not really a good win, to be honest with you. It's not a good win at all. It's not really that great of a win, you know. But he did take him down so many times in that fight. That's what I remember. Beat Marc-Andre Barrios. That's such a good win. His wins age well, except for the John Phillips win. He's cut from the UFC, so he can't. Has he fought since then, John Phillips? No, he hasn't. Screw him. I'm just kidding. But Marc-Andre Barrios looking good. Beat, I think Kennedy Nzechukwu? Not him. No, he didn't beat him in his last fight. That strong guy, Docelyn, not Kennedy Nzechukwu. Not him. Not him. Another guy. He beat Docelyn, beat him. Beat someone else. Beat Abu Azaitar. She's aging well, you know. Lost to Anthony Hernandez, but Hernandez beat Rodolfo Vieira, you know. And Anthony Hernandez himself is looking really good. I think he's taking on Dustin Soltzvis next. That's going to be a free win for him, in my opinion. But yeah, God, Anthony Hernandez has good wins. Rodolfo Vieira, Jung Park, lost to Marcus Perez. It's not good. And Kevin Holland. Basically destroyed Jordan Wright. That turned into a no contest, unfortunately. But we know what we saw. And beat Brendan Allen. Jeez, this guy has good wins. Hopefully he goes far, because his wins will push him. His wins will push him. It'll push him up those rankings. But yeah. But lost to Shavkat Rakhmonov back then. It's not that bad. Shavkat Rakhmonov is looking fantastic. And that's all I need to say. I understand. There's Gregory Rodriguez. Look, I just ignored Gregory Rodriguez. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Gregory. 29 years of age. Lost to Jordan Williams. That guy's taking on Ian Gary now. I'm going to check some Ian Gary fights. I think he'll lose to Ian Gary coming up in Madison Square Garden. I think he'll lose, but I need to check out Ian Gary fights first. But Jordan Williams just lost to Mickey Gall. This is the level we're at right now. But yeah, beat Dusko Djokovic in his last fight. Dusko Djokovic beat him, but how good is Dusko Djokovic? He's kind of trash. Could have won that one. I think he could have won that fight pretty easily. Was supposed to take on fights. He was supposed to be in the UFC, right? No, it was LFA. Oh, was supposed to take on Anthony Adams. Didn't get that. Was supposed to take on Joaquin Buckley. Didn't get that. Was supposed to take on Nasruddin Mavov in the Contender Series, and Williams stepped up, won. Then he took his debut against Nasruddin Mavov. This sport is just rigged. I'm gonna go with Junghyun Park, edging out a close decision, probably a split decision, but I think he'll get it done. First round can go to Gregory Rodriguez, and I think Junghyun Park fights at a high pace. I think Gregory Rodriguez can't stand that, and I think he's gonna lose the last 2 rounds, getting out hustled, just losing based on that, but getting out grappled. I like the grappling of Junghyun Park. Pretty good. The Iron Turtle gets it done. Moving on up the card. Jeff Molina versus Daniel Lacerda. I'm going to go with Jeff Molina here. Jeff Molina is actually pretty good, man. I really like his wins. Beat that guy in his last fight. Beat Aori Kaleng. Is that his name? Aori Kaleng. Aori. But Aori Kaleng beat him pretty easily. Was supposed to take on Zaruk Adashev. That would have been a free win, but no, what is it though? Because Zaruk Adashev's actually pretty good. People really give him crap for him losing to Sumadarji on short notice and losing to Tyson Nam. I don't know why people really give him crap. I think it's his record, actually. That's why. I think it's his record. He'll grind up. I bet he'll grind up. I bet you... Who's he taking on? Zaruk Adashev? Clayton Rodriguez. He probably will lose that, but... He probably might lose that, but, like... We'll see. That could be a win for him, but I'd probably go for Clayton there. But, yeah. Jeff Molina, in my opinion, gets this one done. Looked good in his last fight against Aori Kaleng. And it was a scrappy, fun fight as well. I really loved it. But yeah, Molina, really good fighter. I think he gets it done against Daniel Lacerda. I think he gets it done. I think that's his... Lacerda. Daniel Lacerda. That's his name. But, yeah, this guy's fought absolute cans. 25 years old, which can be something, but just, like, you know... Lost, technically undefeated in the UFC, not in UFC, his whole career, because he lost due to an injury, shoulder, so he can't really. It probably would have been something like kind of annoying, because it's just like people count like the Weidman leg break. I think it should have been a no contest. I think those things should be no contests. Like Smith Crute is different. O'Malley Vera is different. That is like you have to deal with it now. You know? But that's different. But like broken limbs, that wasn't a broken limb. You know? Like Jamal Hill, Paul Craig shouldn't be a no contest. Paul Craig won. He was aiming for that. He was trying to break Jamal Hill's arm. Well, he's trying to go for an arm bar, I think, or something like an inverted arm bar. And eventually just snapped Jamal Hill's arm in half. Or it was dislocated. It wasn't even... But, and stuff like that, you know. Like, I think McGregor's injury should be a no contest. I know it'd suck and we would never know. But, like, come on. Wait for McGregor, Poirier. Get your title shot. Just keep it no contest. But whatever. They just count a win for the other guy automatically, which is so stupid. Which should be banned. Moving on. I'm not wasting my time with this. Jeff Molina gets it done. I think he'll just outstrike Daniel Lacerda every single round on the feet. Look good, look technical, land some good leg kicks, land some good shots to the body, and just beat up Daniel Lacerda each and every round. Daniel Lacerda is not good. Daniel Lacerda is not that good. Not the greatest. Gonna go with freaking Jeff Molina. It'll be a good scrap while it lasts, but I think Jeff Molina gets it done. 3-0 decision victory, unanimous decision, 30-27. Moving on up the card. Lavinia Souza versus Randa Marcos. Now, I'm gonna go with Lavinia Souza here. I think she has the Brazilian gangsta, but that's not it. I think her name's something else, but Lavinia Souza versus Randa Marcos. How is Randa Marcos still in the UFC? How? Legit, how is she still in the UFC? No clue whatsoever. I'm gonna go with Lavinia Souza. I think she gets it easy. Why did I think about that? I'm gonna obviously go with her. I don't know why I didn't speak for that second of time. But Lavinia Souza, in my opinion, gets it done. 30-27 unanimous decision. Damn, there's a lot of 30-27s on this card. But I can see her just getting it. I like Randa Marcos, but I don't. She's not that good. She's 10-11. Shouldn't be in the UFC. This should be the final chance. If she wins, keep her. Fine. Fair enough. And they might rig this fight. I wouldn't be surprised to keep her on. Because you can't. She's 10-11. If your record's that, you should be immediately cut. Even if you're on an 8-fight winning streak, you should get cut. That is not a record. You have more losses than your wins. I know she's coming off that win over Angela Hill, but I bet you if they fought now, Angela Hill would skull her badly. I just don't get it, and I don't understand. Man. Good matchup though. I'm gonna go with Lavinia Souza, out grappling her, out striking her for 3 rounds, and just getting it done. It'll be a bit boring, I reckon, but it's women's MMA. You can't do anything about it. You need to get rid of Randa Marcos though if she loses. If she wins, fine, she can stay. Even though she'll be 11-11. But I don't know. Lost to Luana Pinheiro in her last fight. That was a bit of a weird one. I think that should have been a no contest. Pinheiro just faked it. I lost respect for Pinheiro after that. But actually I didn't. Who cares? Lost to Kanata Murata. Lost to Mackenzie Dern. Lost to Amanda Hebos. She's tough. Randa Marcos is tough. But I don't even know. Survived Claudia Gadelia. I don't know. It's either she does so bad against Kanata Murata and Mackenzie Dern. She's a good fighter. Kanata Murata. And she goes to a split decision with Alexa Grasso. Split decision with Carla Esparzo, and she won that one. Marina Rodriguez draw. She's such an up and down fighter. It's she comes in so good, comes in so bad. Lately's bad. I'm gonna base that off from here. Lavinia Souza gets it done. She beat actually, I think she lost in her last fight to Amanda Lemos. Yeah, she got Amanda Lemos. Got pretty badly beat up in that one. Really badly. But Amanda Lemos is a top contender. She's now taking on Nina Nunes, which I think she'll win pretty easily at this point. But, yeah, I think she gets it done. Beat Ashley Yoder, but Ashley Yoder is complete garbage. Shouldn't be in the UFC also. Should legit be in LFA, for God's sakes. I lost to Brianna Van Buren. Lost to Brianna Van Buren, but Brianna Van Buren went to a close decision with Tisha Torres. What the hell? Tisha Torres went to a close decision with. It's not close, but a scrappy, competitive decision. I'm going to go with her winning this one. She beat Sarah Frota. I have no clue who that is. Sarah Frotta. I have no clue who this is. Oh yeah. No clue who this is. I'm gonna go with no, what am I saying? I'm gonna go for Lavinia Souza's 30-27 unanimous decision. Moving on. Up the card to the main card. Dwight Grant versus Francisco Trinaldo. I'm gonna go with Francisco Trinaldo here. I trusted him. He has a solid chin, Trinaldo. Went to a close, I actually picked him against Muslim Salikov. Went to a scrappy, competitive decision, lost every round, but he lost every round. But he still made it competitive. I know it was a little bit like some eye pokes or something like that, or a groin shot. I forgot one of them. But Trinaldo's pretty good, man. As much as he's 43 years old and I think he should quit, I think he wins, but I'm worried. But look at the people he's beating. Herbert. That's not that good. John McDessie. Ding. Bobby Green. Ding. Evan Dunham. Jim Miller. Ding. Paulo Halder. Ding. He was on a winning streak then, but yeah, recently lost to Muslim Salikov, made it competitive though. Beat Herbert, got kind of outstruck. That's why I'm picking Herbert to beat Kamal Worthy. Beat John McDessie, that just beat Ignacio Bahamondes. And look where Ignacio Bahamondes is. Just KO'd, highlight reel, flatline KO of Roosevelt Roberts, brutally. It was just like this. I bet you he's going to win a fight, then lose. Just like the Joaquin Buckley situation. Who you take on? Rong Zhu he's taking on? I think he's going to win pretty easily against Rong Zhu. But, beat Bobby Green. That could have went to Bobby Green, though, but he still won that fight, whether we like it or not. I think he's got this, man. Lost to Alexander Hernandez. I thought Hernandez kind of won that one, but that's not a bad loss. Look where Hernandez is now. Just knocked out someone. Mike Breeden, I think it was. But before, yeah, just blah, blah, blah. Lost to James Vick, but that was prime James Vick. Not Chinny one. The GOAT himself. I'm going to go for Francisco Trinaldo. 29-28, unanimous decision. Maybe I'm going to predict it detailedly. One of the judges will give the fight to Dwight Grant, but it'll be a split decision. But I could see that, but I'm going to pick 29-28, unanimous decision for Francisco Trinaldo. I think Dwight Grant probably drops him early, almost finished him, just emptied the gas tank. Gets outclassed last 2 rounds. Dwight Grant almost beat D-Rod in his last fight, but almost could have lost to that guy, Stefan Sekulic, in his last fight. That guy, I thought he could have lost that one, but yeah, I'm going to go with Francisco Trinaldo, 29-28, cruising the last 2 rounds to a decision victory. The body snatcher is not that good. Just load. Topology, load. Dude, Topology's so slow. Okay, lost to D-Rod, but could have rocked D-Rod in that fight and been probably better than Kevin Lee. Alan Jouban, that was just a weird one. He won that, but Alan Jouban freaked out or something. He said, I don't even know. But I know Dwight Grant was backing up the whole time, and Alan Jouban was walking forward. Doesn't mean you're winning. Oh, okay. Think smart, guys. Think smart. I'm backing up the whole time. Alan Jouban is coming at me. I'm throwing 90 leg kicks. I'm just joking, but like, I'm just putting an example. I'm throwing 90 leg kicks. He's throwing 20 jabs. He won that fight, right? No, he lost. I landed more. Doesn't matter if I'm backing up. That's not what Dwight Grant did, but like, I'm just being an example. You don't win that fight like that. Alan Jouban was just a little bit of a dummy there. Just a little bit of a squash head. I'm gonna go with Francisco Trinaldo here. 29-28 decision. And this Dwight Grant's 37 years old. Thank God he didn't beat D-Rod. That would have been really bad. He would have been ranked 15. But yeah, moving on up the card. It's getting darker now. But I need to hurry this up. Moving up the card. Alex Casares versus Seongwoo Choi. I'm going to go with Seongwoo Choi here over Alex Casares. I like this matchup for Alex Casares. I don't like this match. I'm going to go for Seongwoo Choi here. I think he'll win by decision over Alex Casares. My voice is kind of gone. Oh my god. I think Alex Casares has fought absolutely bums through this way up. If he wins this against Seongwoo Choi, he's definitely getting ranked. And Elliot Tapiri is not taking a matchup. Take something matchup now. Take on Danny Ye or something like that. Dude, the winner of this one, if they has a good performance, is going to get ranked and remove Elliot Tapiri from the rankings. What is Elliot Tapiri doing? You just got ranked. You just knocked out Ryan Hall. Took no damage. Get right back in there. What are you doing, Elliot Tapiri? I know you want to take it. I think you want to take it slow, but come on, hurry up. Jeez, why is he just doing this? Whatever. I think Seongwoo Choi gets it done. 30-27. Another 30-27. Unanimous decision. But we'll see. And now, we'll see what happens. I think she gets it done by decision. But I think she gets it done. And then she. I think Seongwoo Choi gets it done. Outstrikes him in a competitive, boring fight. Competitive / boring fight. Decision win. Seongwoo Choi gets it done. Just like the Yusuf Zalal fight, basically. I think he gets it done. And that Julian Rosa win. Yeah. Ages really well. Since Rosa went on to beat Charles Jourdain. I'm going to go for him here. I think I trust in him. And I think he'll win. I think he gets it done. Moving on up the card. Reno. That's such a risky last name, let's be real. Risky last name. Nikolai. I'm just gonna call him Nick. I'm just gonna call him Nikolai. Nick versus. What do I do? Nick versus EK Villanueva. I'm going to go for Nick here. I think he's going to be a bit better, bit smarter, bit faster, bit stronger. No, I'm kidding. I'm going to go for Nick here. I think he gets it done. Nick N is going to get it done. Nikolai, in my opinion, goes out there, looks good. I think he gets it done. Looked good in his last fight against Alexei Kamara. Even though I thought Kamara could have won that one. Looked good. I know he lost to Safarov. But Saperbek, he stayed off for 2 years. Wasn't ready for the UFC. Came back against Alexei Kamara. Looked decent. Even though I thought he lost. Looked decent still. Moving on up the card. And I think he outstrikes EK Villanueva. Because Villanueva only can't beat people other than Vincius Moreira, the guy that's so chinny and trash. I think he's cut from the UFC now. Thank God, he's so bad at fighting. Cut him. Long brown nose. I'm kidding. Moving on up the card. Jessica Rose Clark versus Docelyn Edwards. I'm gonna go with I'm going to go for Leon Edwards' No, I'm kidding. I'm going to go with Leon Edwards' sister. No, I'm kidding. I'm done. I'm going to go with... Who do I pick here? Because this girl lost to Jessica I. She's so inactive. Lost to Pani Kianzad. She beat Sarah Alpar, which isn't in the UFC anymore. Destroyed her in that one. Beat Paige Van Zandt. That's when Van Zandt was... This girl's so inactive. I'm going to go with Jocelyn Edwards. Screw it. This girl's so inactive. I'm going to go for Docelyn Edwards, but I'm worried for this one. This is the one I'm going to get wrong. I want to get an undefeated card. I was so close on the McGregor 43 card. I picked Trevin Giles over freaking Jerkis Duplessis. Screw Trevin Giles. Cut him. Get rid of him. Such a bad fighter, too. Who do I pick here? I don't know who to pick. Because it's this girl. Has she been armbarred? She got out-grappled by Carla Rosa. And she lost to Cyril Alpart. Damn it! Who do I pick? Who do I pick? This is women's MMA. I don't know who to pick. Damn it! Wait, I hope this fight gets canceled. I actually hope this fight gets canceled. Damn it! Who do I pick? This is such a hard one to pick. I'm gonna go with... Oh, what are the odds? Rose Clark's a favorite. She looked good in the last fight. But, like, people are picking Docelyn Edwards. But I don't know who to pick here. I actually don't care about undefeated cards. Screw it. I actually don't even care. I'm going to go with Docelyn Edwards over Jessica Rose Clark. I think she'll be a bit better, but a bit better doesn't mean anything. 33 years old. Docelyn Edwards, 26. 70-inch reach. 67-inch reach. 5'5". 5'8". Has the height and reach advantage in Docelyn Edwards, so she has that on the feet. I think she can out-grapple and out-strike and just outclass Jessica Rose Clark in this fight by 30-27 unanimous decision, just like the Yan and Wu fight. Also 29-28, 30-27, 30-27, 29-28, 30-27, 30-27, 29-28. Winner by unanimous decision, Docelyn Edwards. She gets it done. Moving on up the card. Am I almost done? To the co-main event, Grant Dawson versus Ricky Glenn. I'm going to go with Grant Dawson here. I think he's pretty good. It's a good matchup, though. I'll give it its props. It's a good matchup. I think Grant Dawson's just gonna out-grapple him. He was supposed to take on. He's not taking on ranked opponents. He was supposed to take on Diego Ferreira, which I don't think he would have won, but it was a good test and a good matchup. That event ended up getting canceled because Diego Ferreira got COVID. But now Ricky Glenn stepping up. Ricky Glenn has a chance. If you want to make some money, that first round KO is a huge underdog. Because I bet Ricky Glenn's going to be a good underdog here. Bet first round KO because Grant Dawson is really worrying with that chin. Not too worrying, but he gets cracked. He didn't really take it well. But, Ricky Glenn beat Joaquin Silva in his last fight by KO. So bet first round KO Ricky Glenn. I'm not taking it. I'm going to take Grant Dawson here. Out-grappling for the 3 rounds to a 30-27. I was actually maybe looking at a 30-26. But I'm going to go with a 30-27 unanimous decision for what's his name? Grant Dawson, 30-27. Out-grapples him. First round can maybe be close, but I'm going to give it to Grant Dawson. Grant Dawson. I think he gets it done. And I think he should get a ranked opponent next. Who's number 15? Let me think. Thiago Moises versus Grant Dawson. Good test. Moving on up the card. But I think he gets it done. I think he gets it, man. Whatever. This is such a long video. I want to go now. Moving on up the card. Grant Dawson, come on. I think he just out-grapples him. Ricky Glenn, Grant Dawson, I forgot to say their opponents. Leonardo Santos, that was an awesome, brutal KO last second. I was insane. Nander Armani, not good. Derek Miller, I guess that's good. They're kind of looking good now, but I don't know. Derek Miller, fighting Ryan Hall now. Just lost to Darren Elkins. Beat Julian Rosa, which is looking good. Beat Mike Giordano, which is looking good. He's actually fighting Hakeem Dawodu next. I'm going to go for Ricky Glenn. No. I'm going to go for Grant Dawson. I think he gets it done. Ricky Glenn beat Joaquim Silva, really chinny guy. Lost to Kevin Aguilar. I don't know where he is. Lost to Miles Jerry. Lost to Dennis Bermudez, even though he won. It was kind of like a robbery. I don't even know. Beat Gavin Tucker. That's a very good win. And he actually beat him up in that fight. And lost to Evan Dunham, which isn't that good. I'm going to go with Gavin Tucker by decision. No, wait, what? I'm getting mind played. Gavin Tucker. Grant Dawson by decision, now training. Moving on up the card. It's raining. Go soon. To the main event, finally. It's actually a decent card, but it's just long to break down. Paulo Costa versus Marvin Vettori. I'm going to go with Marvin Vettori here over Paulo Costa. I think he's going to go out there. And I think this is how it's going to go. Paulo Costa is going to win the first 2 rounds of this matchup. If this was a 3-rounder, I would go with Paulo Costa in a 3-rounder. But it's a 5-rounder. And I don't know why he did this to himself, Paulo Costa. But I think he could win in a 3-round to 29-28 decision, winning the first 2 rounds, losing the third. That's 5 rounds. I'm going to go for Marvin Vettori. I think this is how the fight's going to go. Paulo Costa is going to win the first 2 rounds by outstriking Marvin Vettori and having the energy to defend the takedowns early. First 2 rounds go to Paulo Costa. I don't want to detail it, but it's raining. It's so cold right now. Jeez, my sandals just got freaking wet on them. Paulo Costa will win the first 2 rounds. I think the 3rd round will go to... First round, Paulo Costa goes out there, outstrikes, lands a jab against Marvin Vettori. Tries going for the finish early, blows out the tank in the first round, but he'll land some good shots. Vettori will try going for a takedown. It'll be defended by Paulo Costa. I think he'll defend the first takedown. I think at the end of the round, Paulo Costa's going to try jabbing him, defend, land some good jabs, hop everywhere, look good. I don't like Paulo Costa's mindset going into this, by the way. And I trust Marvin Vettori more because he's more active, better. He should have done this before the Adesanya fight. He rushed to Adesanya. Title shot. I understand you want to get a title shot, but you should have took your time. The coaches, I hate Marvin Vettori coaches. Ruined his whole career. Maybe in a few years we can see a trilogy, Marvin Vettori, Israel Adesanya, but Costa goes out there, lands the jabs, another takedown at the end of the round for Vettori. He gets it, but that's the end of the round, and Costa made enough to get that round. But it was close. Costa edged it. Round 2 comes around, Vettori goes straight in for a takedown again. He gets it. Costa gets back up, lands some more good jabs, and lands a big shot on Marvin Vettori. Looks like he rocked him. Vettori goes for a takedown, gets it, sits there for about a minute, gets back up. Costa lands more jabs, lands more big shots. Vettori has probably Vettori probably has a bleeding nose. Costa goes in. Vettori lands like a solid elbow that's gonna swell up right under the eye of Paulo Costa. I can actually see an eye stoppage, doctor stoppage, like Ortega style for Paulo Costa. I can actually see that. But goes in. 20%. Goes in. Lands more shots. Round 2 can go to Marvin Vettori. Round 3, this is so long. Round 2 edges to Paulo Costa again. It was close. Some people will score 1-1, but I think it'll be 2-0. Round 3 comes around. Vittori shoots for a takedown. Gets it. I think he'll land good elbows and good shots on Paulo Costa. Start to wear him down. Costa's a bit gassed out. Land more good shots on Paulo Costa. Gets like a rear naked choke at the end of the round. Or lands good ground pound shots at the end of the round. But I think Paulo Costa will be saved by the bell. That'll be the end. But it'll be a 10-9 round, but some people say 10-8. 10-9 round for Vittori. Round 4 comes around. Vittori takes him down. Costa's out. He's done. He's out of breath. He's out. His oxygen's lowering and lowering. His cardio's done. He's gonna get ground and pounded, turn his back to Vittori, lock in the rear naked choke. Vittori will, and then get rear naked choked. Round 4 rear naked choke for Marvin Vittori. This was so long. I'm done. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Click the button on the screen if it's not there. Click down below, subscribe, turn on the bell, and I'll see you later. Peace out, guys.